Welcome to Shares Trend Facts. In this channel, we do various stock share analysis and also lectures on books related to the stock market and investors. So, today, as a part of this lecture series, we take the book The Intelligent Investor, the definitive book on value investing, written by Benjamin Graham. As you might know, Benjamin Graham was the teacher of Warren E. Buffett, and Buffett is considered to be one of the most successful investors in the world. So, in this first lecture series video, we will discuss the introduction of this book along with some concepts explained with respect to Indian stock market. I hope you have a lot of information to be gained, so please do watch the video till the end. Benjamin Graham's objective was to provide investment guidelines for the ordinary investor. If you are unaware of the statistics and knowledge on shares and tradings but willing to begin your investment journey, then this book is for you. He also emphasizes on investor principles and attitudes throughout the book. As a smart investor, you need to have knowledge on historical patterns of financial market. He quotes the famous warning of Santayana, which is, those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Here you can see the list of years where the Indian stock market crashed due to various reasons. We will be doing a separate video explaining the reason behind this crash. Buffett always says bad news is an investor's best friend, which means that it lets you buy a slice of India's future at a marked down price. Along with the crash history, investors should also be aware of bankruptcy, excessive short and long term debt of many formerly strong companies, and the disturbing problem of solvency among Indian market. So, few examples are Vodafone Idea, Jet Airways, Yes Bank, DHFL, Crompton Greaves along with their fraudulent, and the list goes on. I also request the viewers to comment on other companies whose stock price crashed. Graham defines the art of successful investment as the investor should choose the industries that are more likely to grow in the future and then identify the most promising companies among these industries. So, one such industry identified by Warren E. Buffett was Coca-Cola. And the next point that Graham emphasizes is to avoid pitfall. So, here we quote two examples which explains this. First example is where a successful investor buys air transport stocks believing that their future is even more brilliant than the trend which market reflects. So, despite a new high in traffic figures, the airline sustained a loss of nearly $200 million for their shareholders. In another example, he mentions that smart investors and smart advisors have recognized the great growth possibility of computer industry, IBM, which is the international business machine in particular. The effect of this excellent choice on the overall results was by no means decisive. The moral from above two examples are: obvious prospect for physical growth in a business does not translate directly into obvious profit for the investors, and the experts do not have dependable ways of selecting and concentrating on the most promising companies among the most promising industries. So, the objective in writing this book was to highlight the areas of possible substantial error, how psychology of the investors affects one's profit or loss, and also emphasize on the proper mental and emotional attitudes towards their investment decisions. So, this book provides us with a strong-minded approach to investment firmly based on the margin of safety principle, which can yield handsome rewards. But a decision to try for these rather than for the assured returns should not be made without much self-examination. As Jason Sweet, the editor of the revised version of this book and also a personal finance columnist for the Wall Street Journal in 2008, who is also the author of the book Your Money and Your Brain and the Devil's Financial Dictionary. He has included his comments at the end of each chapter, and we will discuss about a few in the coming slides. The first lesson talks about the 3 principles to intelligent investing. One is to minimize the odds of suffering irreversible losses and how to maximize the chance of achieving sustainable gains. And the third one is on how to take control of the self-defeating behavior that keeps most investors from reaching their full potential. The second lesson is never trust Mr. Market. So Graham's most famous analogy is one of Mr. Market, where he pictures the entire stock market as a single person. Now if you imagine Mr. Market showing up on your doorstep every day, quoting you different prices for various stocks, what would you do? According to Benjamin Graham, you would be best off ignoring him altogether, day in and day out. Sometimes the prices he'd tell you would seem suspiciously cheap and sometimes astronomically high. That is because Mr. Market is not very clear and he is totally unpredictable and suffers from serious mood swings. The third lesson is always stick to a formula and you will do fine. To further remove you from the emotional stress of investing with the market, you should always stick to a strict formula when investing. Graham calls it formula investing, which is also widely known as dollar cost averaging. What it means is that you simply set a fixed budget you're going to invest every month or quarter and then invest into the stocks you have previously fixed, irrespective of the price. So, are you an intelligent investor? What does Graham mean by an intelligent investor? Graham defines the term and also makes it clear that this kind of intelligence has nothing to do with IQ or SAT scores. It simply means being patient, disciplined, and eager to learn. You must also be able to harness your emotions and think for yourself. So ideally, we would recommend the Intelligent Investor Summary of Graham to the young budding teenagers who want to learn more about stocks and start practicing, to the senior citizens who have lost a few sums here and there while experimenting with different stocks and options, and anyone who likes Warren Buffett, as he claims this book to be one of the best reads so far on investing. This video is purely for educational purpose. It recommends that everyone do their own analysis individually. We do not provide personalized recommendations or views as to whether a stock or investment approach is suited to the financial needs of a specific individual. If you like this video, please subscribe for more updates, like and share. Thanks for watching.